Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. Today we are going to talk about what's the importance of drinking warm water in Ayurveda, what are its benefits and what kind of water you should drink according to your body type. So it should be either warm water, lukewarm water or hot water. You belong to which body type and which water will be beneficial for you. So let's see what Ayurveda has to talk about it. Those of you who are watching me for the first time, please don't forget to click the bell icon below and don't forget to subscribe it so that you will get connected with the various Ayurveda topics which we are going to talk about in our upcoming videos. We all know 70% of our body is water, and water is the most important element of all the 5 elements from which our body is made up of. You know, in Ayurveda there is a concept of Panch Mahabhuta which says like our bodies consist of 5 elements: space or ether, fire, water, earth and air. So these are the 5 elements from which our bodies consist of, and out of this water becomes very important for us because 70% of our body is water, because it contains a lot of fluid, you know, a lot of blood is fluid and cytoplasm is fluid and many other things are there, various hormonal secretions which are happening, which are even digestive juices, all these are in fluid form. So this all constitute our body as like 70% of our body is water. For example, you are drinking hot water, but it is very beneficial for you. You feel it is very beneficial and you recommend the same thing to your friend or your family member. And it happens also many times. People, to one person I have recommended this, drink hot water, and he started drinking hot water and he feel a lot of benefits. Okay, hot water is so good for health, and he recommend the same recommendation which I have given to him. He recommend the same recommendation to his sister or his wife, and she also start drinking because she says, okay, he's having so much benefits, I also want to avail benefits. With a good will, one person tell to another person, but another person feels no, I feel so nauseatic in the morning, I cannot drink warm water in the this hot water in the morning or during the day, it's not beneficial for me. So what does this mean? This warm water is bad? Warm water is good for one person but not so good for another person. That means you need to drink this warm water or hot water or lukewarm water according to your body type. So because in Ayurveda a lot of importance has given to the body type, that is called Prakriti, constitution of the body, what kind of body type you belong to, whether you have a Kapha predominant person or Pitta predominant person or Vata predominant person. So you need to first figure out this, and accordingly then you start drinking this warm water, hot water, lukewarm water. Let's see how we can make use of this warm water or lukewarm water. Ayurveda says, Ayurveda never recommends cold water. Ayurveda never says that you go and you drink cold water. It tells like what are the properties of cold water and when you need to drink it, but you should not drink extreme cold water, or especially the water from refrigerator. There is big no for that in Ayurveda, because this extremely cold water which temperature is extremely less than your body temperature. You know, our body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. So if there is something which is very almost 1 or 2 degree or very cold in nature, especially refrigerator ice cold water, if you are drinking that, now you know our body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius, you are drinking extremely cold water, then it will do. Why Ayurveda says you should not drink extremely cold water? Because it weakens the digestion. It weakens your digestive fire. You must have seen many people who are so fond of drinking very chilled drinks. Most of the times they say like we are drinking very chilled. Their digestive fire is most of the times weak. They, if not now, but eventually as the age grows, as the age passes, they are more prone to having problems which are more digestive related. Digestion problems will come. So Ayurveda always recommends you should avoid drinking so chilled water. Usually the water whichever you are drinking, it should be like generalized water throughout the day, if you are not using water as a treatment. For example, for certain diseases we are recommending specially hot water. You should always drink hot water. For certain ailments we recommend warm water, and for certain diseases we recommend lukewarm water in Ayurveda, but Ayurveda do not recommend extremely cold water in any scenario. Most of the times, if you don't have any idea which water you need to drink, cold, warm, lukewarm, so at least you do this much, that you drink water which is slightly 1 or 2 degrees higher than the room temperature. Whatever is the room temperature, little bit 1 degree higher to that room temperature, that water if you are drinking, that is more beneficial for your health. But if you are more health conscious person and you want to know more about like what is the logic behind it, what Ayurveda has to say is about it, and if you want to avail more benefits, then let's more stick to Ayurveda routine, what Ayurveda has to say about these things. Ayurveda says if you drink warm water is more digestive. One thing is it enhances your digestive fire, so it aids digestion. And it also helps in removing the Vata dosh from the body. If you are having problem with the Vata dosh, if your Vata dosh has been aggravated, and if you start drinking warm water, it will help in removing the aggravated Vata from the body. So this is one benefit of drinking warm water. Now the warm water which I am talking about, let's see what Ayurveda has to say how to prepare this warm water. So what you do is, you take a water in a big pan or bowl and boil it till it remains 1/8 of the water whatever you have taken, and this water will have different properties. If you take, because you know molecular structure changes whenever we heat something, you know water, this even if we are heating water, it's also molecular structure is been changing, the shape of things are changing. So the water which is heated at the temperature of certain temperature, and so that only 1/8 of the water left, then this water will have different properties. The water which left as 1/4, then it will have different properties. You know, if you are heating and only 1/4 part left, now this water will have different properties, and the water, let's suppose half of the water left and half is evaporated when you are boiling it, then this water will have different properties. So this is the way how the kind of water Ayurveda recommend to drink. This is how we boil it, you know, different kind of this water will have different kind of properties. So you can do this thing, because I know we have busy lifestyle, we cannot pay a lot of emphasis, okay, how much left, how much not left. At least you do this much, you boil water, and when it remain half, then you switch off the gas and preserve it for a day, like you know, let it cool in the room temperature, let it cool down, and when it becomes susceptible to your body, that time you drink it. Do not drink very boiling water, it's not good for health. So next thing is, you must have noticed, if you are having some kind of cough, cold, some kind of disease which includes fever, especially the seasonal virals and seasonal cold happens, and seasonal respiratory problems, seasonal this chest infections most commonly happens. If you are also one among them, it does not matter what prakriti you belong to, whether you are Pitta, Kapha or Vata, you should drink this warm water. You should not drink cold water at that time. It's for sure recommendation from Ayurveda. Like jwara, jwara means fever. If your body having fever, in Ayurveda it's been said that this fever, the origin of this fever is from stomach, from the digestive fire. That is, your digestive fire has been disturbed and it got spread throughout the body. That's what the pathophysiology of jwara or fever that is mentioned in Ayurveda. So if you are also having this one thing, or even throat infection, one thing you must do, that you stop drinking cold water. you first start drinking warm water for these certain 4-5 days. When you have this fever, you will see the recovery will become much more better, and you will feel much more good if you start drinking warm water and stop drinking this cold water. One more benefit of this warm water is it also removes the excess of kapha from the system. So, warm water is beneficial for all the 3 body types, but still we need to more focus into body type, and accordingly we need to drink water. Those of you who are not aware of your body type or body constitution, in Ayurveda there are 7 types of body types are there, or Prakriti, what it is called Prakriti, that is the constitution of body. Every human being, whoever country you belong to, whoever you are, your body type belongs under these 7 body types. That is called Prakritis, that's been mentioned in Ayurveda. So, if you are not aware of which body type you belong to, there is a link below. Please click the link and check out like which is your body type. So, this is one way how we can do it, or if you want more details, like very specifically if you want, because what we have given in this video is more of gross kind, so that more and more people can make use of it. But if you are very choosy and very specific kind, yes, then we need to do Prakriti consultation, and we need to ask certain more questions. If you want to go to more subtler level, then we need to go through details, and then only we can tell what is your body type. This is also one way. Now, let us see what Vata, Pitta and Kapha body type, what kind of water they should drink. For example, if you are Kapha predominant person, you have more of Kapha body type. So, now you can drink warm water, you can sip warm water. One thing is, it will be very suitable for you, and it will remove the toxins from your system, and it would be very, very helpful for you. But if you are Pitta body type, for example, if you are Pitta predominant person, for you I would recommend, please don't drink warm water. Why? Because you are already Pitta body type, you already have enough digestive fire, and if you drink warm water over that, it will enhances your digestive fire and enhances your Pitta. So, if you are Pitta predominant person or Pitta body type, you avoid drinking warm water, you drink lukewarm water, very it is almost the room temperature, but little higher than that is called lukewarm water. So, if you are Pitta body type, you drink lukewarm water, you do not drink warm water, because it will cause nauseatic feeling or this kind of excessive heat in the system. If you are Vata body type, for you also, one thing is Vata body type should totally avoid excessive cold water. Cold water they should never drink, because if you are Vata body type or you are Vata predominant, naturally your skin has a lot of dryness, and you are more prone to these dry skin, especially now winter is coming. So, you should totally avoid drinking this extremely cold water. You shift to warm water or lukewarm water. Why? Because it will go to your channels. It's because warm water, we know, like wherever it's warm water, it softens the channel. So, it is a kind of lubricating property, it just softens anything. So, if you are drinking warm water, it also softens your channels, and it will remove the excessive Vata that's been deposited in you. If your Vata has been aggravated, it will remove that Vata. It is also known as Vata anuloman, means it removes the Vata from the system, unnecessary aggravated Vata. So, this warm water is yes to all Vata, Pitta and Kapha. So, make use of it. So, now let us see what is the difference between a regular water and this boiled water. Now, when I say boiled water, Ayurveda says there are 3 ways of boiling water in Ayurveda. For example, you have taken one big glass of water. Now, when this water will remain 1/8, it will have different properties. So, when this water will remain 1/4, it will have different properties, and when this water will remain half, if you have taken full glass and it became now half glass after boiling. Now, this water will have different properties. So let's see what's the difference between a regular water, because water is water, right? So let's see what Ayurveda has to say, what is the difference between a regular water and this boiled water. Ayurveda says this regular water, which is not boiled at all, it will take 6 hours that it will go through the system, it get absorbed through the system and then go out. But if you are drinking boiled water, it will take 3.5 hours to get absorbed into the system, cleansing channel. Why this hot water is being absorbed so quickly as compared to this regular water? Because when you are drinking hot water, you are heating it on fire. So what Ayurveda says, what happens, this water take the qualities of fire. So it takes the fire, means Agni, fire. It takes a fire within, it is called the qualities of fire. That's why it become hot. Now it has, when we are drinking this water, it has the qualities of fire, and fire is very penetrating. And when this water is hot water having some kind of herb boiled into it, or it becomes medicated, many times, especially certain kind of teas which are mentioned in Ayurveda, various kind of these herbal decoctions which are mentioned in Ayurveda. So it takes the properties of spices and fire, then this water takes the properties of certain herbs and fire. So this will goes through the system in 1.5 hours. It so quickly go through the system and get absorbed by the channels and detoxify them and nourishing and strengthening them. So that is the difference between regular water, hot water and medicated water, which is called herbalized water. If you are drinking warm water at night, it also helps to remove the constipation if you are having constipation problem, and if you are drinking warm water at night, it will remove the constipation from the system. Why? Because it will balance the aggravated Vata dosha. So make use of it if you are having these kind of problems at night, like constipation problem especially, or this gas, a lot of gas in the stomach. So make use of it. If you are drinking warm water at night, it will help. Now let's see what are the benefits of this warm water. Warm water softens the channels and it enhances digestive fire. There are various channels in the system that you also call it certain digestion happen with digestive juices, digestive enzymes. Who secretes those digestive enzymes? Certain channels are there in our system which secretes these digestive enzymes and various digestive juices. So what this warm water will do? Warm water will softens these channels so that proper secretion of this digestive enzymes and digestive juices can happen. So this way it will enhances, or in other words you can also say it enhances the digestive fire, because enough enzymes, enough digestive juices are there. So it is in a way like digestive fire got enhanced. That's what Ayurveda has to say about it. So when this happens, better digestion will happen if you are doing it. If your digestion is better, that means your health is better, your ojas is better, your immunity is better. So this way warm water is very, very beneficial. Next benefit is it also removes the toxins from the system. How? From the same property, like when we are heating water, till it become half. So what will it happen? It becomes very light. Now heaviness of water has been gone because we have boiled it. Now water became very light. Now because it has become very light, it has a property to softens the channels, and if channels are being softened, it's very easy to removal of the toxins, because if your channel is very hard or very narrow, or it's not very well lubricated, or some kind of obstruction is happened and it's not very flexible, so what will happen is difficult to remove the toxins from the system. So one thing is, it will, when you drink this boiled water, it will soften the channels, it will help to remove the toxins from the system. So make use of it. If you are drinking water, so drink in such a way that so that you can avail more and more benefits out of it. And if you have certain questions related to it, you please leave a comment below. We will try our best possible way to answer your questions in the best of our knowledge, whatever we know the best. I will try to tell you what Ayurveda has to say and what I know about that. So I think that will help you. And also those of you who are new to our channel, please take a minute, hit the bell icon and click the subscribe button below, and stay in touch with us. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope it will help you to live a much better life and making your health much better. So that's all for today. With this note, I would like to say you stay healthy, stay blessed, eat healthy, eat fruits, drink good water, and stay happy. Take care.